Character design is provided by Demon Artie. Be sure to check her out over on her social media platforms. Links to her Twitter and Instagram are going to be in the description down below. Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
15 PCA.
Native 454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Star Wars Bad Batch Episode 4 Cornered. And I guess the only question is, can action be boring?
And we solved that question in this episode.
And it was. A lot of stuff, a lot of explosions, big old car, not a really car chase, but there's a chase scene.
Chase scenes.
But the stuff that happens makes me go, huh?
Well, the problem is the fact is you don't care about the character.
No.
That's in trouble. So that hurts it. That hurts it big time.
It hurts it a lot.
You don't care.
Omega acting like an idiot.
Again.
And it's almost to the point where, like, just stay on the ship.
She needs that little thing, you know, for toddlers that's like the backpack with the string on it, and he just keeps it hooked to it so she can't run away.
I know.
You put a little leash. Get back here. Get back here.
The baby leash.
It's like a harness thing, though. You're like, get back here. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Why doesn't he just carry around like Yoda on his shoulders all the time?
Put her in a little baby carrier where she sits in the front.
Yeah, like Luke did with Yoda back in Empire.
How you gonna put me no papoose?
Put her in the front.
But Finnick, the bounty hunter from Mandalorian, is in this. So it's kind of cool to see her, but this is the beginning of the Empire. So all the way through to the end of the Empire, past Return of the Jedi, she looks the same. These women don't age. Her, Bo-Katan, it's like 20-some years, right? They look the same.
Well, maybe the females in Star Wars don't.
They got there's intergalactic beauty secrets. These women don't age.
Well, but again, they'll age.
You never talk about that, but it's funny because like I think people live longer because obviously the technology, but that's never explained in Star Wars. Like that's not a thing they talk about, so I don't know.
So we open up and Hunter's looking at some screen and he's like, hey, we're going to go here. So I guess there's some planet they're going to hide out on. And it's not inhabited. And like, of course, dummy. We want to go somewhere where no one's at. And there's Omega. I spent my whole life on Camino. Can't we explore? You stupid idiot. We're being hunted. Your life's in danger.
We're being hunted by crosshairs in the Empire. We can't be, lollygagging around.
Well, it also made me mad, too. If you wanted to go exploring and stuff, you should stay with the other family in Episode 2, in which you probably would have went on many adventures.
But Hunter tells her, not now.
Yeah.
Maybe some other time we could explore things, but right now we have to let everything get under control. This whole new Galactic Empire thing. We best to lay low. Once we figure all this out, then maybe we can go do something afterwards. But Tech's like, hey, we're not going anywhere because we're out of fuel and we're out of rations. So we got no food, we got no fuel. We need to procure these things because we're not part of any military now. We don't get provided these things. So we have to find a planet so we can get some more supplies. So, okay, that's going to be that's literally the whole entire episode is then getting supplies.
Like, which I know is would be a normal situation, but I don't want to see that in my show.
Yeah, and like little interesting things, like they have credits, so I had never thought the clones got paid, but I guess they must have.
They must have some emergency money if they get stranded somewhere. Yeah. You can pay for things they're not supposed to be doing. But they also find out that they're like on a wanted list. So their ship code is being registered for, find these guys, they're wanted. But they're like, hey, Tech's like, I can change that, but I have to land, I have to do some repairs. Once I find more of this code generator things in the spaceship, I can hack it, basically. So then we won't be on the radars anymore. Okay, so they have to find this planet. They find some place and they're going to go down. Which is nice and all, but I'm starting to think to myself, it's boring.
Yeah.
This is a boring storyline.
The only thing I could say is at least they interact with people. It's better than the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the moon where there's nobody there.
And there's just that monster.
But it's not by much. It's not.
So they land, and then of course it's a spaceport. And then, of course, there's someone who's running it, and they're always like the most sneeziest, dirtiest kinds of people.
He looks like the guy from Return of the Jedi. Remember with the Millennium Falcon when they're flying it? He looks like that, right?
Yeah, he's like this kind of dirty dude.
Yeah. He's got all the jewelry on his hand and
Shady McShady.
Yeah,
big time.
He's like one of those kind of guys. I thought it was pretty funny that he's like, hey, okay, what do you guys need? Need repairs? Like, oh no, we just got to do some maintenance, whatever, and I can just use your equipment. Okay, but first I need to scan you in. And then Wrecker's like, hey, maybe you don't need to do that. And this big guy's like, oh man, this guy's gonna kill me. Then he's like, yeah, maybe I can forget that. Oh, this is pretty easy messing with these civilians. He's like, yeah, maybe you can pay me, give me some rub my fingers together. I'd be like, so you're suggesting I don't rip your arms off right now and just freaking leave you? But so they pay him, so they have some credits. So I'm like, okay, that's nice that they are dealing with civilians now, so it's not always about boom, bang, bang, shoot up, kill everybody.
Yeah.
But come on, you got a guy named Wrecker. Use him.
Yeah, and he only gives him 3. He goes, he wants a little more, and they have to give him 4. It's like, okay.
Yeah, see, but now all the money's being transferred over to the Galactic Empire money now.
Yeah, so that's why I think they wanted to hurry up and do all this, because they know it's going to eventually you have to have a number to do anything.
So it's going to be Tech and Wrecker are going to stay on the ship and do the repairs, and it's Echo, Hunter, and freaking
Omega takes her.
Omega going around. Oh, and she thinks, we're sightseeing? No, we're getting supplies.
Yeah,
supply run.
You guys get to go sightseeing? It's like, oh no, we're just...
But at least Wrecker's a program dummy, to be a clone. Omega should know better. Like, seriously, Omega, you...
And another funny thing, too, is I like how Echo dressed up like a droid. Yeah. So he doesn't look like... He looked pretty cool. I liked his outfit.
I'm going to say right now, I think out of the Bad Batch, Echo's my favorite character. Because he's the most normal. Because he's just a regular clone.
Yeah, but for what it's worth, he's a regular clone. He's not like specialized. But the guy takes the money. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. And what does he do? He gets on on the pirate radio saying, hey, you were looking for a X-class transport ship. And you're thinking, I think I got one you were looking for. And then there we go. We have, what's her face? Finnick. I want to say Felix. Every time I think of like Felix the cat, but freaking it's Finnick. Her name is Finnick. And like, oh, cool, Mandalorian girl. That's awesome. She should be like 10 years old at this point, but I guess not.
Nope.
She has that very unique helmet where it just has like little
just her eyes.
She does no sniping in this.
No.
She was like a sniper in the Mandalorian.
I thought they were cool. She's using shooting techniques to get her.
She just does like regular blaster stuff. So, okay, now we have, and she goes, the target, and it shows Omega. She's hired by the Caminos. Guarantee it.
Well, because if you put two together, the Empire doesn't know anything about this.
Yeah, so why would they be going after her?
Yeah, they'd be going after Hunter.
Damn, they'd be going after the clones.
So it was the clone people on Camino that hired her to get her back. Guarantee it. So okay, so now they got we have Crosshairs, we have her, and then we just have the general police and stuff they're going to see that they're wanted.
Being hunted by everybody.
So they're going to do their little walk and everything and, sightseeing. Shut up, it's stupid. And we got Omega just being all wide-eyed and like, wow, people, whoa, a shop, wow.
It's getting annoying. It really is getting annoying. It brings down the show.
So we see that they're doing like the victory marches. We got the clone troopers
and everyone's excited.
Yay, the Galactic Empire, and then they have the whole chain code thing. You may trade in all your credits and money here for the chain code, all free of charge because the new Galactic Empire.
Well, here's the thing though. It's like, okay, we get the code. Like they keep bringing it up. It's like, okay,
showing that the spread of the empire is going fast. Yeah. Because even Hunter's like, damn, they're getting out to every planet.
And then Omega says, why are they celebrating? Oh, because they have the war. They think it's over.
But he's like, yeah, but it's good. Isn't that good news that there's no more war? Yeah, it depends on what side you're on.
Yeah.
Meh. So we get back to Wrecker and Tech, and I like how Tech is just using Wrecker as like a piece of equipment. Rip this out, take this out, because he's so strong. He's like, oh, why am I? Because he's trying to actually explain what it is, and Wrecker's like, blah, 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 I don't care. Just tell me what do you need me to do. That right there, pulled out. Okay, he pulls it out.
You don't explain what it does. I don't care.
Yeah, it's like I'm never gonna remember that. Hunter's trying to sell some explosives. And the guy's like, yeah, I can't buy that. He's like, come on, this is worth at least 12,000 credits or whatever.
No, 1,200.
Yeah, 1,200. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, I don't buy weapons. This isn't the black market. I'm trying to be, run a legitimate business here. And there's the Omega knocks over some toys. You break it, you buy it. Stop screwing with stuff, you idiot. I didn't know this show had one of my nephews in it who can't stop touching everything who was at the freaking grocery store. Stop touching stuff.
The thing it's like a 100 have a moment to tell Omega. You're going to stop. If you don't, you're going to stay on the ship.
Because you keep causing trouble. Girl keeps getting into trouble.
Yeah.
So he's like, come on, man, whatever. And he's like, you know what? I don't want any of your military stuff, but that droid over there, that's looking pretty nice. I'll pay you 2,000 credits for that. And he's like, huh? Because he's wearing all that stuff. He does look like a droid.
And even his arm, it looks like a little,
Because he did lose an arm. That's what makes it funny. Yeah. He goes, hey, okay, let me think about it. He's like, no, you're not selling me. He's like, hey, we'll get the money. We get our stuff. then I'd let you know, and then you just break out and leave. So they're gonna just rob this guy.
I know, right?
He's not a bad guy.
He's
actually for all the shitty characters on this planet, he seems like he's trying to be legit. He's like
for
a
the most
legit
part.
guy.
Yeah, because he would have bought that bomb.
Yeah.
And then you would have probably sold it for half price and whatever.
But I do like the fact he's like, okay, I'll do the plan, but I'm worth more than 2,000 credits.
Yeah, you got to mark up the price.
Yes, I'm worth more than that.
No, give me 4. Okay, how about 3? All right, you got 3,000.
He looks at him. He did. I love that mask. It's super cool. I love that. I want my Destiny character like that. So he's like, hey, okay, just calm down. Just do what the guy says. Oh, go with your new master now. Omega, during this whole time, Omega sees some like these little like I guess assuming they're gonna be pets. They're like little. It looks like a cute little puppy dog, but it's some type of alien thing. She's like, oh, it's so cute. She goes after it. She's still holding the little doll, so she like straight up stole that, but on accident. She didn't steal it on purpose. So she's gonna go pet this dog. It bites the doll. Then the thing takes off because it's on a transport thing. She goes chasing after it.
There you go.
Yeah, I know.
What
the
are you
worst
doing?
thing you can do.
Oh,
and then
my
there's
Lord.
Fennec just watching her. She's
Like,
like,
oh.
oh, perfect.
Yeah, she's nothing. So after they did all that, turns around, Omega's gone. So she's just chasing after this thing, and she runs into some guy, and then she's starting to get like, holy crap, I'm lost. I ran away from where I was, and I don't know where I came from. Then I do like the fact that she plays the nice lady. Oh, you look lost. Oh, come with me. I can help you find your friends. Oh, okay. Thank you, nice lady. You literally walked on the hands of a kidnapper.
Yeah, well, literally, this is like, when they tell you about stranger danger, you know what I mean? You gotta know these things.
Pretty much, yeah.
You don't
But
know.
if it's a pretty lady, it's okay. So she's going to go with her, and I'm like, okay, Omega, you absolute effing dummy. Then we get back to the droid, not droid. He's like, hey, get all these other droids, get them working, you're going to be the one in charge. And he just kind of goes along with it. And then we got a C-3PO protocol droid.
But it's female.
Yeah, but it's female. I am the one in charge. And he's like, I just love the fact that it's like jealous a little bit. Like, oh, I'm not the one. It's a bunch of R2 units. Yeah. And he's like, takes his mask off. Like, wait a second. You're not a droid. I will tell the owner of this deception right away. And he pulls out a gun. Yeah, you're not saying, you're gonna say a damn thing. Like, oh my.
Literally, I would say the droids are the most interesting thing in this whole episode.
Because I just imagine that it's a C-3PO, but it's so funny because they have the same kind of like, ooh, they get all scared.
That's what makes it funny, though.
I love how stiff they are. They're not like perfect, they just kind of have these really stiff moments. Yeah. So he basically told them, okay, everyone shut the hell up. I'm in charge. You do anything, I'm going to shoot you. So they just all just kind of just listen to him. Hunter's chasing after Omega. He can't find her. Sees the doll that was dropped, so he's trying to like pick up on her trail a little bit. She's walking with Fennec, and She's like, oh, thank you for helping me find my friends. Oh, yeah, I'm really going to help you.
Yeah.
Then she's kind of rubbing her belly, and she's like, oh, you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry, but I don't got any credits. She's like, oh, don't worry about that. I'll take care of that. They bump into some lady. Of course, they help her pick up the food, but she pockets 2 of them.
And then she notices she has a blaster.
Yeah, she's like,
That's all right.
Then she's like, hey, basically, and this lady looked like a nice lady.
Yeah, just
oh, thank you for helping me pick up my fruit. And she's like, it's okay to be deceitful and, like, steal if it's like it's important enough.
Yeah. Not a really good lesson, but again, what are you going to expect from a bounty hunter?
I think in this episode she kind of lost a little bit with me, a little point.
Well, because she's not a good guy.
No.
But in The Mandalorian, it kind of felt like she was a good guy.
Yeah.
She's totally a bounty hunter and does whatever it takes.
Yeah.
But then, she starts talking to her and kind of getting more of her trust and everything. And before they turn the corner, there's Hunter. Oh, Omega, here. And he's like, oh, there's one of my friends. But then Omega and Hunter lock eyes. Oh, it's Fennec and Hunter lock eyes, and they can tell that, okay, we're gonna have a battle.
Yeah.
Because I can see it in your eyes that you're a soldier, you're some type of bounty hunter person, and like step away from her, Omega. Omega's like, what do you mean? This is my friend.
Yeah, no, she goes, please
like,
walk away from her slowly, because he's like, yeah, this is
and
it.
And then Fennec like picks her up and is like, kind of like, no, you're my hostage now.
But Fennec shot first.
Yeah, she did.
Why doesn't Hunter carry a blaster?
I don't know. He likes the knife.
I'm a little knife. So there, you get a little battle going on, and then
that's funny.
That's not a knife. So they're having a little fight, and this whole time I thought for sure Omega was gonna try to help.
No, she didn't.
Like push her out of the way or
nothing.
Hit her or something. No, she just stands like a scared little kid. So she goes back and forth between being competent and incompetent.
Yeah.
Because she shot the blaster the one time, and then she went and after that.
It depends what the writer is in this one for 3 episodes.
So they're having a fight, and I'm like, okay. Then he gets it because Hunter's able to close the distance. Okay, she's gonna be at a disadvantage. She kind of kicks his ass.
That bothered me
because he's able to like overpower her arm and makes her drop thing, but then she just headbutts him, and that's it.
Yeah. Knocks him out. That's ridiculous. That really annoyed me.
And I'm like, okay, Hunter, you're supposed to be best at hand-to-hand
No, it would have been better as he grabs her arms and he's like twisting her arm and drop it, she shoots something and it reflects and hits a thing and it falls down and it crushes him.
Yeah, use her blaster and range ability.
No, she just headbutts him.
Or maybe if she even had like a weird taser thing like on her wrist that like...
Oh, like the Whistling Birds type weapon where it's like on her wrist.
And then it like messed him up like for a little bit. Something. A headbutt? Really?
Yeah, that's it. I know it's on a helmet, but come on.
I know. And he's knocked out. Like he's out.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. But so they're starting to get, but now they caught the local police. So now we have the local police, our hunter's knocked out, and we got Phoenix. So we have all these like different factions all coming after each other. And then Omega just took off and she's just running.
I love how like they have like a red and blue kind of thing, just like normal police would have. I like that.
But this whole time, like, okay, we need to. They find that little code thing on the ship that they need to change out. But then that's when Hunter gets on the horn. Hey guys, someone attacked us. Omega's missing. Get that ship up and running. And they're like, we can't. This ship is not even a ship right now because all the stuff we took out of it. There's no way we're gonna get this fixed unless we have like a little set of like droids to help me out. And then of course William's like, hey, I got the crew for you. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. That it's lucky that all that happened.
Yeah, the Echo got sold.
I wonder what would have happened if Omega didn't run off, and then would she have tried to confront them? Like,
see, that would have been better. Yeah. Just her Omega being an idiot just annoys me.
Yeah, would Finnick been like maybe try to snipe them out, like, or just maybe follow them, track them, see, trying to find for a better opportunity.
Yeah, it would have been
kind of like what Boba did when he saw Mandalorian. He waited until he had that perfect moment.
But of course, we have this whole cat and mouse chase thing. So I love how the fact that Echo's in the thing is like, hey, you guys are coming with me, and then there was like, oh, we're not done that for that. You can't just order us around like that. And he's like, hey, think of it this way: as soon as you guys are done helping me, you're back in charge.
And I guess they have like a bolt that doesn't let them leave or something. So kind of like.
So he basically took out the thing so that they can leave that area, and they start to walk out, and the guy's like, hey, droids, where are you going? And then he's like, you got me for a bargain, buddy. And he just basically stole all his droids.
And it's funny, he doesn't have his mask anymore. You're not a droid. He's like, what are you?
You're lucky I didn't freaking beat your ass, bro. So. That they're gonna go to the ship and help finish fixing the ship. Omega's on the run. She sees a sewer. She gets into the sewer. Tech gets on all the cameras, which is smart to get so he can find where everyone's at. He's like, okay, Omega found a maintenance hatch, but that lady's right behind her, so we had to get to her first. So she's in the sewers and running around. Very clean sewers.
Very nice.
One of the cleanest sewers in the whole history of Star Wars. Yeah. So she's running, and then you see her run into someone like, oh crap, it's her. Oh no, it's Wrecker. I'm like, oh yeah. I think Wrecker is the most like, I gotta protect the little one. Like he's like has that in him.
The most like mother instinct of protecting.
Yeah, he's Big Brother, like hardcore. I love it. But like, he kind of gives her a big hug. She's like, I gotta come on, let's get the hell out of here. But then he's like, okay, we're safe now. Get the ship ready. I got Omega. But Finnick's right behind him. I'm like, okay, Finnick kind of kicked Hunter's ass. I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah, Wrecker is
strong. Is like a man rhino.
Yeah.
He is so strong.
And I'm thinking, maybe he's not like combat trained like Hunter, but one punch knocks you out. So, seriously. Yeah. He can push tanks.
He suits up and he runs at her. I'm like, okay, what's she going to do? She kind of trips him and bunks his head in the wall and he's done.
He's done.
Why couldn't it be she blasted him?
No, it would have been pretty awesome if, as he's running at her, she's shooting him and he's like, doof, 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 and he's just taking it. And she's like, holy, what the hell is this guy made out of? And then she has like some type of like overcharge or something like that. Then as soon as she gets like within arm's reach, doof, and gets him with the big one.
Why not?
So it shows him that he actually took a little bit to take down.
Or and then maybe at the end, like that last little bit pushes her down and it still kind of knocks her back.
His ability's being super strong and he does nothing.
I know she's like, use your opponent's strengths against him, like because she like tripped him.
But still, come on.
But he didn't even fight.
Man,
he didn't throw a punch.
And also, not to be mean, the gunslinger guy and Mandalorian did a better job fighting her.
Yeah.
And he was just a regular like freaking
smuggler. That's what I'm saying. It's just stupid. It's dumb.
So Omega runs and climbs a ladder. So she was in the sewer. Now she's like on a tower. How that happened?
Yeah.
Sewer tower.
She's standing up there like, whoa, this is really high up there. I'm like, yeah, you dummy. You climbed up a ladder. Where'd you think we were gonna go? The droids show up and they start fixing everything, and I love the little droid with the little hands. He's like a little chubber.
These are my favorites.
He's a little fatty. I love him.
They're kind of cute.
I want to give him a hug.
See, guys, I'm telling you, when droids make sense in Star Wars that are like this, and that's why we love them.
I don't like them in Trek.
That doesn't make sense.
And also, I don't think it can be made a whole series out of, but they're fun.
No, but there's the fun in this moment. Yeah, that's what made it fun.
So, like, they get ready. They're just starting to fix everything up, which is super cool. Get back to Omega, and she's still standing by the door. I would have, like, shimmied around to the other side because she shoots through the door to, like, open it up, and then she kind of falls, and she's barely hanging on. I don't know, Omega. Maybe you should just die. I don't know what to say. You're such
literally, if she was off the show, would not bother me.
Or Omega, maybe you should have went with that family. You seem like you have more of a family life kind of mentality, not a warrior type.
Yeah.
So, Hunter's chasing after him. He finds some guy at some stall and like steals his speeder bike.
Yeah, I know.
That's my bike. So he just straight up steals it because he's allowed to do that. And so he's going after Omega. She's about to slip and fall, but she catches her. Finnick reaches over and catches her. Oh, you can thank me later. Does she think she's saving her from these guys?
Probably. That would make sense.
That she thinks she's the good guy and they're the bad guys?
Maybe. Yeah. But she's still getting paid for it. She's not doing it because out of the goodness of her heart, so it's like...
I thought this was hilarious. She's dangling and she sees like a trash cargo ship thing coming by. And she's like, oh, when you hit the ground, tuck and roll. Those are the things. She just lands on it. She doesn't even attempt to like break her fall. I love it. It's so
I know.
funny.
It's like you're supposed to be a clone of some kind, right?
Yeah, because she saw Hunter Ken and goes, okay, I'm going to be in a chase now. I got to get onto the vehicle.
Then I like how the whole time Hunter's like, Wrecker, what the hell happened? Oh, she got the girl. She's like, you need to get back to the ship. I'm on it. Get back to the ship because as soon as we get there, we're taking off. So Wrecker, thanks for nothing. You did absolutely nothing. Then we get this big long chase. It's not bad. It's funny. It's like boring action. It's weird. So they're on the trash thing. She hits the thing, makes it fall over. She falls.
But then she does it when she dumps it, when it makes Finn fall. But then she doesn't put it back.
Yeah.
So she falls. Why don't you just put the lever back?
I think she did it and then she pulled away. She's not very smart.
No.
So she lands on some other thing and no one's stopping. No one's like, holy crap, there's people having
I think the cops finally see it,
Yeah, they start shooting and then, because I guess they kind of show the guy driving the dump trunk thing. He's like listening to music. So he's like not paying attention. But yeah, the cops see it. They start getting chased. She's shooting at everyone. It's like, oh my god, they're having like a full-on gun battle.
She grabs one of the guys and throws him off the thing. Probably kills him.
Yeah, she kills people in this.
Yeah.
They're dead.
She killed at least 2 or 3 people.
Normally, in a normal show, they would show that guy like land on like some flowers or something. Whoa! Like,
I'm so glad.
No, but they don't, so we're assuming he's dead.
Hunter's almost there. Almost got her. But then Finnick is right behind him, and she was just random.
And he goes flying off. Yeah.
Yahoo! He flies off.
Yeah, he would have died.
The cops are on her ass. She turns around and straight up kills them.
Yeah, shoots
the first one in the chest, and the one crashes on them. They're dead. She killed those cops.
Like you said, every reminder that she's a bounty hunter, you're getting it now. Like in Mandalorian, you kind of thought, oh, maybe she's a good guy. No. She does what she has to do to get her bounty.
Omega's hanging on for dear life. It's starting to slip. She falls. Hunter, of course, Hunter grabs her, and then he still has that bomb that he tried to sell. He hits the brakes, flies over the top, and then of course, she tries to grab him, but she can't. She looks down and sees the detonator on there.
And she jumps off.
It blows up, and yeah, they got away from her. She's so lucky that she landed somewhere where she didn't just die.
Yeah, if it was like a narrow bridge or something.
Or another car flying by.
Yeah.
So they get away. They're running, and I do like Wrecker. He sees the cops all going one direction. He's like, "Oh man, I'm missing the action." Well, maybe if you didn't get your ass whooped, boy, you would have been part of it.
How do you get whipped by...
I know.
So bad.
True. I don't know.
So all the droids get it all fixed up, and then he's like, okay, they're all yours now. You're leader of the droids again. And they go, come on, let's go. And why can't they join the crew? Why can't just the guy with the arms?
A bunch of droids.
A bunch of nuclear droids.
You have the crappy trash one, and then we'll get the one with the arms. We can take exchange here.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's a little chubby. I love him.
Smaller too.
So they get in their ship, and the guy's like, oh, no, she hasn't paid me yet. The Finnick hasn't paid me. Oh, no, he didn't try to stop them. In his own stupid, fat slubbery, he tried to stop them. But dude, that wasn't going to happen.
Oh, please, no, don't go.
Don't go away.
They take off, and then it's like, oh, damn. And I like how Finnick shows up, and he's like super scared. Like, oh my God, she's going to totally kill me. But yeah, she doesn't.
He throws him a credit or something.
And like a little thing, like contact me if they come back.
Yeah, if they ever show up again. So they got the ship fixed. They have credits now, like 4,000 or 3,000 credits,
but no food.
But no, they didn't get any actual supplies. But they can stop somewhere.
Yeah.
Now they got money.
Where Omega can get in trouble again, and then they have to save her.
Save her again, and that'll be the plot for the next 4 episodes.
They're basically, hey, we got a bounty hunter on our butts now, and Omega's like, what the hell's a bounty hunter? And then he opens up Wikipedia, and then he's like, it's someone who goes after targets, and you're the target. What?
Because they weren't after us, they were after you.
So she's like, holy crap, what does that mean? Like, well, whatever it means, we're gonna protect you, which is good.
Yeah.
You think Finnick would have killed that dude, but she didn't. And she looks up at the stars, and that's the end of the thing.
Well, maybe it's because like you need people to inform you.
Yeah, don't kill your sources.
Yeah, don't kill your sources.
I'm telling you right now, this episode needed crosshairs. They needed that
there
plot with the Empire.
There needed to be that part where the Empire, but the B plot of the Empire.
Yeah. That saved the last episode.
Yeah,
this didn't have that.
It's weird.
It's bad. This is like a 5.
Boring,
it's bad.
Boring action.
And you know what's weird? I usually don't say this often, but this needed a B plot so bad.
Oh yeah, like I said, it needed the crosshairs.
It needed it because I feel like it was so boring that it just felt like.
It's like I want to watch it. I want to watch a show with crosshairs and when he's going on with Empire and with his choices in life and thinking, oh, am I doing the right thing?
Betraying my brothers.
Am I?
Yeah.
Give me that. This is just
the fighting the behavior chip in his head and trying to like.
Yeah, trying to reconcile. Am I doing the right thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. We need to start getting some more deeper things. People are shooting theories around that maybe Omega is a Palpatine clone.
But again, that's like Rey all over again.
Yeah, maybe this was the first buildings of Rey. Maybe this was like the prototype Rey.
Yeah, could be.
But again, another Palpatine, I guess.
Because people are saying like.
But he does have clones.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So maybe this is like them doing that for him.
You know what's so funny? When you look at her face, she does kind of have that look.
Yeah.
When he was a regular person before he got all.
When he was senator.
Yeah, senator. Yeah, before Windu.
I am the Senate.
Before Windu freaking did a number on him.
He did it to himself, the idiot.
Yeah. I know. And also, it would make sense too if they don't ever figure that out because they're never going to tell him because they went so bad real quick. Like, they didn't even try to work a deal with the Camino at all.
Yeah. So there's those kinds of questions need to start coming up. Little mysteries like that need to start coming up. Like we kind of talked about her being maybe she's force sensitive and everything, but in this episode, none of that.
None of that. Not even an inkling of like, this person's kind of. I feel bad vibes from this person.
Yeah, nothing like that.
No.
Like she didn't sense any deception from Finnick.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Like in the last episode, she has to save all of them, and then she like gets like lightning power, or just she does something like spectacular. Because like I don't.
There's got to be something cool, and then nothing cool's happened yet.
Yeah,
nothing. It's just blah. Let's go to this planet, this next planet. It's like there's no like, what's the end game? What's the goal here, guys?
Yeah, what's the main plot? Is it just Crosshair hunting them? Is that going to be what we're watching?
Well, the thing is, he hasn't even started yet, so I wonder if that's going to even happen.
Yeah, because he just did that little mission with those other guys.
Yeah, so is that, or the Empire's saying, "Oh, we'll get him, but later." Like that's not the issue. I think more important about this bounty hunter. Finnick's going to be. She's not going to stop.
Yeah,
because that's her only job.
Yeah, it's her only job.
Because the Empire starts to go do other stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just another meh episode. Not bad. Just not good.
To me, I'm going to card sign this is a bad episode because something's got to happen. I'm tired of
episode 5's got to be something cool. A revelation, some type of lore, something cool has to happen.
A major story arc.
And again, you could have had that with Finnick, but she didn't act like the way she did in Mandalorian, and she's punching guys and knocking them out that are super strong, and that's
that stupid girl power crap.
Yeah, it's dumb, guys. Especially it doesn't work.
Like you said, especially when you had Mando and the gunslinger kind of basically take her down pretty easily.
Because that would make sense, but whatever. It's stupid.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Again, people are saying there's 16 episodes.
Ooh, really? Oh,
that's not that I heard. But if it's anything less than that, they gotta put the pedal to the metal.
I guess.
But yeah, we'll see.
This is the anti-Clone Wars. It's excitement.
Yeah.
It's in here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, you can contact us on any of the social media platforms in the description down below. And while you're here, be sure to click on one of the videos over on the right.